I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to do some more technical thing so I can get on other platforms. And I kept saying no internet connection, but I have internet on this. I'm trying to do it on my laptop and then put TikTok on my laptop and put Instagram. And I had three together. But I just started doing the day, so by next week I will have it. And then my little thing here broke. So it was a lot of things happening. I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it, but I'm here. So where are you all coming from? I mean, where are you? The stream is being viewed from. My day was pretty good until I started doing some technical things. I got into part of it, but I was trying to take it off my phone and do it live on my uh, studio. But they said on TikTok on my laptop, but it kept saying I have no internet connection, so I don't know what's going on. I don't like this uh, this cable they put underneath the ground. I don't care for it because I don't know what's going on with the internet connection completely. So my little thing is broken. So by next week, I'll be on my laptop doing my TikTok. My YouTube will be on my right monitor, and Instagram will be on my left monitor. So we just hook it up, and I'm working through I would say, the kinks out of it now. So let me know what was your day and how are you doing? Portugal, welcome. Excuse me for 1 minute. I'm getting a cup. Okay, Portugal, welcome. Okay. Hey, Chase B, how you doing? Grand evening to everyone. Grand evening. You're welcome. So next week I'll be doing my TikTok from my laptop, YouTube I'm doing it on my right, and then I'm gonna have Instagram. So I'll be doing one Instagram once a month, Facebook once a month, uh, what is that? Thread once a month, Twitter once a month, and LinkedIn 5. So each week I'll be doing additional TikTok, YouTube, and another platform. Okay. All right. Now, where are you from? Do you see me in a committee? We have a couple more minutes. I want to know where everyone is from, and then we're going to have our opening prayers. Nebraska, welcome. Yes, Drew. Grand evening. Lillian Swims, Mississippi. Welcome, Lillian. Philly, South Philly in the house. Alabama, Maryland, Los Angeles, Florida, Detroit, Indianapolis, Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte, right outside of Charlotte, Kentucky. We got 4 more minutes. Georgia, welcome. Connecticut, welcome. Brooklyn, New York, welcome. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I used to feel kind of bad because I didn't have a lot of people in my live. And I saw, going through TikTok and looking at these other people. Eastern Pennsylvania, welcome. And they have the highest I ever had was 85,000 likes. And the spirit told me, don't you worry about them. Long as I get the people that send to me, they will spread the word. So, I don't even go looking at all that stuff anymore. And it's interesting that some of these people don't be talking about anything worthwhile or substantial. They be listening to a lot of that rap music that promote violence against everybody. And then people put all these likes and stuff on there because these people are good looking, beautiful bodies. But I don't want someone that's just good looking. I don't want just muscles. I want someone to be on my vibrational level. I want someone who is spiritual, someone who's raised themselves from that low vibration of the 3Ds below the heart's chakra. That's what I want. So these people see all these people. Yeah, there's some good looking men on there. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. Some good looking men. And they got the bodies, they got the beautiful eyes, the eyelashes, and those beautiful lips. And I like lips on my man. Okay? But I'm more than something that we place in the bed. That's only 10% of a relationship. What do you have internally? What are you going to do with your life? What is your goals? We are living in a Yes, we are living in a fake world. You are so right. Okay, we're going to call upon the ancestors. We call upon you, the divine, the true creator of the universe, not these aliens that has been mistaken of gods because they had technology and we did not. Well, we did, but we lost it through the different generations and the different civilization. So I call upon the true creator, the divine source of light of the universe, that spark that divineness that's within me, that spark that Christ within me. Oh, the mother of the universe, the guardian angels, the spiritual guides, the dream friends, the ancestors, the Holy Spirit, and the spiritual animal totems. I'm going to name a few: St. Anthony, St. Jude, St. Joseph, St. Bernadette Pakiki, St. Michael, St. Expedite, St. Raphael, St. Gabriel, Jeremiah the dragon. No, Artemis the dragon and Jeremiah. We ask you to come in tonight to give the answers to these questions that's being presented to me. I'm the vehicle that you will speak through. So I surrender my body to remove it for you to speak through me. Okay, we have a few announcements to make. There'll be one question per person. We want to give everyone a chance to get their question answered. Oh, I got this thing on the wrong side. Yeah. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to ask additional question, go to my link tree link And you will see my Cash App disclaimer. Please read that and my PayPal link. One additional question is $10. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. If you don't leave the proper information, that will be considered a gift also. If you want to join my live subscriber streaming, the next one will be July the 5th at 9 p.m. 2024. It's $9.99 a month, reoccurring, open form, and unlimited questions, and a chance for a drawing for a 15-minute reading. The person I notified that they have won the drawing from last month, I'm waiting for them to contact me so they can get their 15-minute personal reading. If you want a private reading, when you go, if you're going on the phone, the first page you will see above that 3 lines, hit on that. That will bring you to the table of contents. Hit on the checkout page, scroll down until you come to intuitive readings. Hit the option, add it to the cart. And please put all your information in there so when I'm contacted for a reading or any of my other products that you want to buy, then I will contact you and set up a time for the reading. I'll contact you and set up a time to let you know when the product will be shipped. Okay? All right. So let's go for the reading. Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Hey, Big Dip. Thank you for the heart. Sierra Leone. Okay. MICAH feels cozy. Blessings. Thank you. But what is your question? What I will ask the Spirit is setting blessings upon you, particularly financial blessings. Thank you for the rose. Some issues here that's been clouding your financial growth and decisions, so that has been removed. Remember, today is the summer solstice. So the sun is now in Cancer. So we're starting a new 3-month cycle. So this is a new beginning. So get out there and manifest. Angela, anything for me? I'm getting some issues here on your job. You're not satisfied with the job that you have, so you need to start looking for something different. But I want you to keep your mouth shut. Ooh, the Spirit is here for sure. Oh, my goodness. Also, they're telling me about a car. Slow down driving and stop getting interchanging with some of the other drivers, because you're going to have an accident, and we don't want you to have an accident. We want you to get where you want to go. And for everyone that's driving, when you leave the house, you need to say, I command that I've reached my destination. Okay? MOLL, could you please do a reading of Jay Slater? He is very vulnerable. He's in a very vulnerable position right now. Well, Jay put his own self in there. He doesn't want to listen, and he did a lot of dirty stuff to people. And people has to realize you're going to reap what you sow, and you're going to do it before you go. So this is karma coming back to Jay. This is what he put out. That's why you have to be careful how you treat people and what you put out to other people. Because if it's not genuine and positive, it's coming back to you. And this is what's happening for Jay. And you cannot feel sorry for people. You have to be very careful who you feel sorry for because you don't know what that person did. Okay? Big Dip. Hey, Big Dip. Just share this live. Stacy, is Clifford done with me? Yes. Vanna, man love, how will tomorrow go for me? It's a very important day. Think positive, be positive, and let no obstacle in your path to keep you from achieving your goals. Now, I was trying to get on my laptop. I got there, but it kept one saying I could no internet to do the TikTok on that. And I didn't stop trying. I said, I'm going to get on this laptop or I'm going to find a way to put this phone somewhere. And that's what I did. I didn't give up because I was trying on YouTube. I was trying to get on there. And they would say that my camera was being used in another application. Again, I started this stuff today. But by next week, I will be a pro at it. So, this is what I'm talking about. You got to stay positive. So if you start thinking negative, so the very thing that you don't want to happen tomorrow, it's going to create these problems. So I'm going to think positive. So whatever they throw at you, you're going to stay positive and achieve the things that you want. Jay, will Sean reach out soon to reconcile, see each other? When? No. Sean is playing games. He's making a fool of you, and you need to call your power back. I use the term Leonard called all his power back that has been taken from him without his permission by people, places, and things and entities. Return to me clean and safe. This is what you need to say. You got to know your worth. You got to set boundaries. You got to have people respect you. If they don't want to respect you, you leave them alone. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Rare breed. Will I be able to start nursing school in August? Yes. Latoya, you got to come with a question, darling. Thank you for the heart. Denise Prim, do you have anything for me? Denise, stop listening to negative people. Stop letting them destroy your dreams because you're putting the work in and they are not. You got to put the work in if you're going to succeed in anything that you do. Mississippi, welcome. Yes, you do. Yes, dear. Do you see me working as a pharmacy technician this year? If and when? September. Lillian swims. Will I get my first disability check this month? This month is almost over. I see you getting it to next month. Willie Ford, Mississippi. What for me this week? I see you want to get some repairs done in your house. Something's wrong with the door or the door frame, and you want to change it. So change it. Tell Cookie, is there a position? No, is there a positive future together between me and Tiffany? Yes. Moonlight, anything for me? Now, tomorrow is the full moon. So the spirit is telling me, and this is for everybody, to get some water, put it out tonight, and put it out during the full moon. And you take this water after 3 days and bring it in, and put that in some of your bath water. Put some of that water in anything you're going to clean. Because I get some negativity and stagnation around your living quarters. Okay, Moonlight? Thank you for the rose. Okay, who is this? Thank you for the heart. Amber, okay. Jazzy, hi. When will I see Rob? Between now and next week. Jordan, thank you for the heart. Am I on the right path? Yes. And don't let anybody try to infiltrate you with negative thoughts. They want us. See, we have to realize that when people see us on the path, when people see us working with ourselves and improving ourselves and spending time, thank you for the road, and bringing that love to us instead of giving, thank you for the road, love and attention to other people who don't appreciate it, they want to sabotage us. They want to cause confusion and try to take us off our track. Just like this, when I was doing earlier about here with the thing, that was a -5 coming through here. Thank you for the road, who was trying to keep me from getting on tonight. Here I'm on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. I mean, on and YouTube. But I'll conquer this because next week I'll be on my laptop with TikTok. Here's YouTube in the second monitor. And the first monitor, I will have Instagram. You cannot give up. You got to face the challenges and you got to face it head on. Because see, that's what they want you to run away from. Run away from moving these obstacles. And they use fear, doubts to try to persuade you to not do what you need to do. Okay? So you're on the right path. Vanessa, will I ever talk to Joel again? Yes, you will talk to him again, but you don't want him no more because you're not on that same timeline. You have risen and raised your vibration. Joel is still on the 3D vibration. Anything that's below the heart chakra is a 3D vibration. That includes the solar plex, the Seiko, and the ground root chakra. Hi, Leo. Do you see me in a committed relationship with Sunny Grill? It would be a relationship, but I don't see it committed. This man is afraid to have any relationship because he has not let go of the damage and the disappointment that he had with someone who took advantage of him. Okay? Miss Carter, grand evening, Leonard. Grand evening to you. Anything for me? Now I'm getting, what's wrong with your calf and your ankles? And between those two, on both sides of your ankle, I'm getting some pain here. So that tells me you need some zinc. So you need to go get some organic zinc vitamin and take them. That's what I pick up. Rosalind Williams, anything for me. I'm getting some hyperness about somewhere you have to go and be where you don't want to be, but you have to do it. So I want you to tune these aggravating people who will be there out. So I want you to put yourself in a room surrounded with nothing but white light. So you're building up a shield to protect you from their negative thoughts. So they're going to project these negative thoughts, but they're going to bounce off. Thank you for the rose, but not penetrate your earthic field. Thank you for the rose. Rosalind. THOLA. Will I find love, true love this year? Thank you for the rose. The true love is yourself. Loving yourself. That's I can't emphasize it. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? When I say love yourself, stop putting other people before you. Put yourself first. Choose yourself in peace. And you got to do the work. You got to go internally. Before there was light, there was darkness. Thank you for the rose. So you're going to have to go in this darkness within inside of you to find your divine, thank you for the rose, your divine spark and the Jesus consciousness. And from out of that darkness, you will bring the light to you, who you are, what your journey and your purpose for being here. Okay? See, a lot of us are caught up in this religious, which is nothing but a mass and worshiping the devil himself. Because the divine is not in a building, it's not in a church, a synagogue, or a mosque. It's within you. You have the divine spark. You have the Jesus consciousness. But you got to go in that mind. So you go in that mind and you got to feel your way around. And then you can see in this darkness, because when you see in the darkness, it exposes your true self and your light. So you got to feel in there and mind for the diamonds, the platinum, the gold, the sapphire, the rubies, the emeralds, and the other semi-precious metals. And so when you come out of that darkness, you are the light, because the divine source shines through you. The Jesus consciousness shines through you. So that's what you have to do. And when you do that, you raise your frequency. And so you're going to attract someone at the same frequency, thank you for the heart, that you have. And then that is your counterpart. Okay? Brittany Rashan. Anything for me. Brittany, you're making a decision you have to make. And you're confused. Remember, we can get information for this person about a decision we have to make, and from this person, the decision we have to make. But we have to gather all those suggestions, see if the right one with all the options and the qualifications, thank you for the roles that we want, and we have to compare. And then that's where we make the right decision. So this issue that you're facing, take it and leave it with the divine. And whatever the answer is, thank you for the rose, you follow through on that. Excuse me. A little chilly in here with this air conditioner on here. All right, thank you for the rose. Now, who is this man? Okay. All right, who is this? Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the rose. User 9665657061882. Thank you for the rose. What do you see for me? I see some kind of renovation going on in a property that you have, or it could be your home. And you're finally finding the right people that has quality work habits and knowing what they're doing. I'm getting the feeling that you dealt with a lot of jacklades who just messed things up, and you had to get someone else to come back and correct it. But now you have found people who know what they're doing. They're reasonable, they're there on time, and the word is their bond. See, if I thank you for the rose in the heart. If my word doesn't mean anything, then I ain't nothing. Thank you for the rose. So your word is your bond. So you're finding people that when they say they're going to be there, they be there. Thank you for the rose. And if they can't be there, they will notify you. That is so disrespectful when people don't show up and they don't call to let you know anything. That is disrespectful because that is, thank you for the rose, thank you for the heart. That is common courtesy. So I feel that you have now found, thank you for the rose, the people that are reliable and their work, thank you for the rose, is of quality. Okay? Leisha, Leisha, is it over between Al and I? Yes. Thank you for the rose. Amber, anything for me? Hmm. I get a feeling of a grandmother or elderly aunt. That's thank you for the heart. That's on the other side. Wants to tell you something, but you're not listening. You're stubborn and hard headed. So stop thinking that you know everything. No one knows everything. And this is important information that you need to listen to before, because you got a decision. Thank you for the rose that you need to make, and you don't want to make the wrong decision. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. One question per person. If you want additional question, which I mentioned earlier, please go to my link tree link. Thank you for the rose. Read my Cash App disclaimer and the Cash App and PayPal. One question for $10. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address. If you don't leave that information, then I would consider that as a gift. If you don't leave anything less than $10, thank you for the rose. I would thank you for the rose. I would consider that as a gift too. So I'm seeing people more than one time here. I'm going to answer the question one time. Jerrika. Thank you for the rose. Will I get the job tomorrow? Yes. It's a long time coming, but you didn't give up. You had faith. You knew that you were going to find a job, and you didn't give up. You did not accept it. You did not live in this scarcity. Thank you for the rose mindset. You got to live in the abundance mindset that things are coming to you to help you. Okay? Jackie, is Sam my forever person? I love him deeply and genuinely. But do he love you the same way? I don't think that. Thank you for the rose. So you need to sit down and see what Sam wants. Does he want a commitment? If he doesn't want a commitment, don't put all your eggs in the basket, Jackie. Okay, let's share this live. Beautiful Lee 527 just got the number 3 gift badge. Latoya, anything for me. I'm getting you having some issues with your lower back. So I need you to do some stretching exercise, yoga that will strengthen that back. Also, I'm getting some issues here with your knees and hips. You're going to have to lose some weight. Thank you for the rose. That weight is too much for your frame. I'm getting some issues with your bones too. So I need you to get more calcium or vitamin D. Just sitting, thank you for the rose, sitting out in the sun at least 2 hours a day will strengthen and heal your bones. Getting the sun give you vitamin D. Thank you for the heart. Princess, anything for me? Hermione, hey, anything for me? Stay in a positive frame of mind. Don't let these negative thoughts come into your mind because, see, that is negative energy being sent to you. And remember, when negative energy is sent to you, it's going to attach itself or attack the weakest part of you. So if you are have emotions and have anxieties issues, it's going to attack those areas. Okay, Shamani, Renee Sanchez, what do you see for Samir? And I, will I see him soon? Samir is very confused. He comes in and he goes, he stay for a while and come back. You don't want a relationship like that. That's like he's jumping up on your heart like a basketball. You want someone that's going to come and have a normalcy of coming certain days and this and that. You don't see him sometime for 2 or 3 weeks and a month. That's not a stable relationship. That's someone to me, what the spirit is telling me, that is confused. We don't need more confused people. Thank you for the rose. There's enough craziness around here, and we have to keep our own calmness and patience with all this craziness and to keep our mental sanity. So I don't see that happening. You don't need Samir. You need to let him go. You don't think you deserve anything better than that. You can't think less of yourself. I don't care how other people think of you. You must always think highly of yourself. Okay? Thank you for the bracelet. Karina, Karine. Anything for me. I'm getting my fifth chakra here, which is your throat chakra. You letting people disrespect you, honey. They let them get away with murder because you're afraid to offend them, but they offend you all the time. Speak your truth in a diplomatic way. Use diplomacy and don't care what they think or say about you. They say and do things to you and don't have no regards of your own feeling. But you be diplomatic about it. Show them that you have more class than they do. Khamya. I'm getting you that you're tired. You're not getting enough rest. Thank you for the rose. So you need to rest more. And I see you worrying about something. Remember, we have no control. This is another thing that the divine is trying to show us, that we have no control of anything. The divine is in full control. We have to wait on divine guidance and the divine timing. And when I say divine timing, that means you have to learn the lessons where you don't continue to make the same mistakes over and over. So when you learn the lesson, then what you want will come through. So that blessing, because learning that lesson moves you into another positive stage of your enlightenment. Liuba, will Victor and I reconcile? Yes. Breath away. I like that. Breath. Do you see a job for me? Yes, you'll be having a job by the middle part of July. Thank you for the rose. 246 travel. Grand evening. Anything for me? You've been waiting on approval for something. It has something to do with money. And they have you going back and forth, additional information, but you will be approved for it. Thank you for the heart and the rose. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. 246 travel, cash. X. I gotta have a question, darling. Anything for me? Dyssheka. Okay, I'm getting some issues here with my this eye. I'm getting a lot of dryness. I'm getting a lot of twitching in it too. Since that's on your right side is what you're drawing to you. So you're drawing something to you that is going to be very good for you. Dyssheka. Something you've been manifesting is going to come into being during this summer solstice and the full moon. This full moon represents that you need a pause. In other words, take stock of what's going on around you and what you want. Then move forward. So a full moon represents an ending of a cycle, things that have been hidden coming to the surface and releasing. So I'm picking up this releasing has something to do with something emotional. It could be something with a relationship or a relationship, thank you for the rose, that you're healing from right now. And it's taking a long time. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Lola, anything for me? You need to slow down, Lola, because you're running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Take your time and finish one thing. You got too many irons in the fire or too much on your plate and you're overwhelmed. So I want you to take your time for you have a breakdown, honey, or a stroke. Okay? Gabrielle Love, underscore love. Nikki, anything for me? What's wrong with your hands? I'm getting your fingers, particularly at the edge of underneath your fingertips. Or something wrong with uh, your 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 fingernails. I'm picking up some kind of infection here. So get that taken care of. Let that heal before you go get some more stuff done to your nails. That's what I'm getting. If you don't, then that infection is going to start infiltrating into your bloodstream. And that's going to be some issue. What is this? The Herma, the Herma one. To you, Harry. Danielle, when will I move into my new apartment? Please and thank you. Between July and August. Tina Holmes, Grand Evening. The lecture start. Amy, will I get a job offer from OTH Graham this year? I'm getting between August and September. Something with Labor Day, I'm getting. You want to get that off. Jackie Rob Johnson, do you see me in a new career soon, working from home or being an entrepreneur? You're going to be an entrepreneur and working from home because what you're going to be doing is going to be online. Jackie Johnson. K Day, Grand Evening. Any new coming for me? Yes. This is a new cycle. So this is the start of something new for everyone. The, the spring cycle is over. Now we're starting the summer solstice. So this is the beginning of a new cycle. So let's take advantage of this new cycle. Let's plant our seeds. Let's push forward for what we need or what we've been thinking about. And another thing, let's keep it to ourselves. If we're going to build a chicken shack, keep it to ourselves and no one can see it until it's done. Lydia, will me and Jay be together? No. Thank you for the rose. If you want additional question, thank you for the rose. One additional question for $10, go to my uh, Linktree link where you'll see my Cash App. Please read the Cash App disclaimer and the PayPal link. One question for $10. Please leave your name, your telephone number, the date. No, not the date. The name and telephone number or your name and email address. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. And if you don't leave the proper information, that would be considered a gift. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it. Taylor, anything for me. Taylor, don't rush into this relationship that you just got involved with. Take your time. And something is not right about this person. So be more of a listener and an observationist. You will learn more about it, the person. Okay? Megan, anything for me, thank you. Megan, your spiritual gifts are beginning to open up. So you're seeing a lot of things in your house. You're seeing a lot of light. You're feeling the presence of someone. You're thinking about past relatives. When we think about a past relative or a friend or ancestor, that is them being alive. That is them trying to contact us to give us assistance. But they cannot help you unless you ask for their help. They cannot intervene. You have to ask for their help. Make it. So ask. And I'm getting a grandfather or great grandfather. Wise men, man's pros. Anything for me, wise man, I'm sorry. Anything for me for the new place I just rented. Before you move anything in there, clean it. You get some sage and sage that place. So whatever happened in there will not affect you. How these people had to leave that place. So you got to go on every window, every corner, every door, and not just sage inside, outside. And if you have it in backyard or balcony, whatever, you sage that. Then I want you to take some uh, witch hazel, alcohol, and sea salt and pour that in to any water that you're going to do to mop your floor. If you can get some Florida water, that would be really nice. Okay? Shay, so amazing. Anything for me. There's something that you have to fill out, some form, and you've been ignoring it. You better fill it out because you will benefit from this form financially. But the deadline is approaching and you need to fill it out. And if you have any problems of what you're filling out, call them up. They will assist you. Okay. All right. Come on, share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor, pretty black G. Anything for me. Now I'm getting some issue on my left side, my shoulders. So that tells me there's some tightness there, some tension. So I need you to do some shoulder exercise to relieve that tension. Remember, when we have stress, it will go into our body and it will attack the weakest part of our body. So your shoulders, particularly on your left side, right here, is a weak point at this time at your temple. So you're going to need to to do some stretching exercise to release that tension in there. Okay? Pretty Black G. I mean, that's Shay. Shay, amazing. Pretty Black G. Anything for me. A man is trying to get in touch with you, and it's very important. And it's about a health issue. Have you recently went to a doctor? There's nothing to be alarmed about. He wants to let you know that everything is fine. Taylor, Black G. I mean, Pretty Black G. Chocolate Angel 1987. Latrice, do you have anything for me tonight? Thank you. Okay, I'm having some problems here with indigestion. I'm having some problems with a lot of gas. So there's some issues here with indigestion for you. So you need to start eating more green vegetables and fruits. And because I'm getting some problems here with your stomach area, your solar plex area, a lot of bloating. So you need to learn to stop eating food that gives you gas. Some people like sweet potato, but sweet potato can be heavy, can give you gas. And also, you need to take your time and chew the food. Because when we don't chew our food up uh, fine, that builds an air in between our swallowing, and that gives us gas too. All right? And remember, uh, I'm getting, you need a cleansing. You need a cleanse that's colon and that bad bacteria out of your system because I feel this gas can also have odor. See, the odor is also another form of the toxins coming out you. Latrice. Christina, anything for me, please? What's wrong with your heel? Are you wearing shoes that's rubbing against your heel, or the shoe is causing some friction on your heel? If you don't get this taken care of right away, you might be putting a bandage on the back of your heel, because it's causing uh, a problem there. So you need to get that checked out. Christina. Cass, Cass, anything for me. Cass, you're stubborn. You think you know everything. Nobody knows everything. I don't know everything, so you don't know everything. And you always think you have to be right. What you're going to have to do is to get more humble. And you need to listen. Truly listen. It's an art to listening. See, somebody will hear something and won't even hear what is really being said. For instance, I was out and someone was saying, "Oh, I can make you young again." I said, "You can't because I'm already young." I What I said went over their head, because when you're young again, you are young at heart. That makes you young. Okay. Chris Cass. La Asia Beasley. Anything for me. You're eating too much sugar. And if you just don't stop eating all these sweets, you're going to add yourself into diabetes. You don't want that. So I need you to cut your sugar intake. Instead of eating sweets, get some fruit. Eat that. This will take that craving away. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Sugar, JC, anything for me. You're doubting yourself, JC. And other people are influencing this doubt because they don't want to see you make it. It's jealousy. Do you know your parents can be jealous of you? Your father, your mother, your sisters, and your brothers? Again, JC, you gotta put the work in. If you do not put the work in, you're not going to achieve anything. Don't listen to all this Hollywood bull stuff. That's illusion. That thank you for the heart. That is, oh, it's going to come just like that. To some people it do, thank you for the heart. But most of us, we got to put the work in. Thank you for the rose. Even if we fail, a failure is also a victory. Thank you for the rose. Because we see where we're doing wrong. And we keep coming up with the same result. So we got to have an open mind. And we got to look in a different direction to improve this. Thank you for the heart. So thank you for the heart. Every setback is a victory because you're seeing what is going wrong. Thank you for the heart. And we want to not go back in that path because if you do, you're going to wind up with the same result. That's the same thing meeting a man. A different face, but it is the same BS. And so we have to recognize the red flags. Like the scene from Miami's Dairy. Don't ask for me, fellas. This ain't my first rodeo. You forget that it was my power that brought the press to your lousy soda pop. You drove Al Steele to his grave. Now you're going to push the poor widow under the table? I dealt with monsters all of my life in Hollywood with you. In Hollywood. I know how to win the hard way. Now, which way you want the sword to cut? Okay? That's my favorite scene from Mommy Dearest. Oh, boy. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth, anything for me, please? Elizabeth, what's wrong with your eyes? When was the last time you had an eye exam? When was the last time you changed your eyes? Your glasses. Your eyes have changed, so your glasses need to be improved. That's what I'm picking up for you. T_2 raw. Will I pass my test next time I take it? If you have problems with memorizing what you study, I can make up you some memory oil, a mixture of organic essential oil that helps with memory. You need to go to my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. You need to Google it. When you get to the website, if you're going on your phone, the first 3 lines above the first page, hit on that. Once you hit on that, the table of contents will come up. Hit the checkout page, scroll down until you come to essential oils. Hit the option, put what size bottle you want. I will make it up and send it to you. And once you receive it, I will give you the instructions how to use the oil. Okay? Marisa, anything I need to know new coming into my life? Change. Take part in assisting in the change or have change force upon you. Change is a constant thing that's happening. Life is nothing but a constant change from one spot to the next spot. So a lot of positive changes is coming for you. All right? Denise, anything for me? I'm getting the feeling that you want to go on a trip, but you don't want to go with the people that you are trying to get you to go. So if you don't want to go on that trip, then go with them, go by yourself or go with a different group of people. Because these people that originally want to go on the trip, they are so picky and they never satisfied and they always having an issue going on. And you don't want that. You want to go on this trip and you want to enjoy yourself. You want to have a peaceful existence, not some bull stuff. Okay? Thank you for the rose, Denise. CLZ Bailey. Carrie, is Sean the one for me? No. CSM, anything for me? I'm getting some confusion here about someone. You're trying to figure this person out, but you're trying too hard. Relax. And the thing that you're trying to see about this person will come into being. All right? CSM. Nubian 999. Anything me financial with me. Okay. I want you to get some bay leaves and I want you to write on it the amount of money that you want and a black magic marker. Once you do that, I want you to light it. And that money will be coming to you. Nubian 999. One question per person. Cynthia loves Tim's coffee. Kathy, anything for me, please? You're beginning to have more self-esteem. You're beginning to like yourself. I get a feeling that you didn't like yourself. You thought there was something wrong with you, but it was nothing wrong with you. It's with the people that was around you who tried to project their own insecurities on you. And I feel that you let a lot of these people go. You took them out of your life for the best. Okay? And things are changing for the best for you. And that's what you need to do. We got to get rid of toxic people, psychic vampires, the people that don't encourage us and push us to go forth to our dreams. We want to get rid of people that always trying to put us down, make fun of us. We don't need these people in our life. And I also pick up a feeling that you don't like to be by yourself. Being by yourself teach you to love yourself and put more things into yourself. You want to be around people that's going to uplift you, that's going to encourage you to be the best, that's going to support you, that's going to be there to assist you if you get stuck, and they can suggest things to move you out of that stagnation. Okay? Kathy. KAS. Cashawana. Anything for me. I'm getting some issues here on my left side, and it's coming from the back, my side back. So there's some issues here with your liver, your kidneys. You're not flushing your kidneys out. You're not drinking enough water. I'm drinking some water here now. I'm talking about water to flush the toxins out of it, because the liver has to flush those toxins out of it into the kidney, and then the water flushes out. Okay? So you need to drink more water and spring water. Don't be spending all your money on all this other crazy stuff they got going out here. because it's not worth anything. So you want to drink spring water. Also, if you can get a spring water that's in a bottle, a glass bottle, if you can't, you're gonna have to use the plastic bottle. But don't drink out that plastic bottle. Get some paper cups or get some copper cups and drink it out. And always say, I bless this water. I bless this water to cleanse my DNA, my DEA, all my cells, all my organs, flush the toxins out. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Okay. SHANI, issue full amount for my renter claim. Rich spirit, issue full amount for my renter claim. Yes, you'll get your full amount. Sydney Key 69. Sydney, anything for me? Thank you. I'm picking up you that you need a new computer or a laptop or a new phone. So I see you getting one or the other. The other one is old and it keeps giving you problems. And you need that what I'm picking up for your work. So go ahead and invest in things that you really need. Because I also pick up that you spend money too freely. It's particularly money on things that really has no substance. So we need to stop that. Okay? Sydney Key 69. Oh, who's this? Dark Metal Phoenix. Hi, Leonard. I'm in the right career path. No, you don't like that path. You're going to change your career path. Something to do with technology. Des Highsmith. Hi, I am the right. Am I with the right person? No. Teresa Talbot. I just want to know, do you see me getting my residency soon living here in the United States? I look on my file and they said they are reviewing everything. You'll get it. Don't worry about it. You will have it. Okay. Thank you for the rose. You're welcome. Jordan, did you see me? One question per person. I saw this. I answer your question. If you want additional question, go to my Linktree link where you see my Cash App disclaimer and my Cash App and my PayPal link. Thank you for the rose. All right, there's $10 for each additional question. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address. Okay? Excuse me. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. If you don't leave the proper information to contact you, that would be considered a gift too. No, 5555. Joan, what do you see for me? Change, a lot of change for the better. So flow with it. Don't resist it. Stillwater, 1891. Tori, anything for me? Oh, excuse me. Okay, you're going to hear some news that you're not going to like. But after you analyze it, you're going to realize that that's the best thing for you and you are glad that you didn't pursue this any further. Okay? Hmm. And I'm getting some problems with your health. Oh, excuse me. Something to do with your sinuses. It's giving you some problems here. Okay? I would you stay away from a lot of dairy products, cheese, eggs, milk, things in that order. No, no. 555. Five. Still water. That was for you. Unique Judith. Jean, anything for me? I'm getting some problems with dizziness here. Equilibrium, um, losing your balance. So you need to strengthen your lower core, the lower part of your body. So you need to do some wall push up, some squats, some lunges. This will help with your balance. Because if you don't improve this balance situation you have here, I see you falling and hurting yourself and doing something with your bones. Okay? Unique Judith. Miranda got the number 2 gift badge. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Pinky, waiting. Waiting for what? What is your question? Shani. New home moving in 2025. Thank you for the road. Sydney, is Wesley my future husband? Yes. Andre, Andrea, do you see anything on my love life? Someone from the past is coming back. They have changed, but you're going to be a little skeptical. Emute, anything for me, please? I see some renovation. I see a floor, laying the floor down, and I also see some curtains, some window treatment. That's what I'm picking up. You want to something that would brighten up your surrounding. It's a little depressed. Okay. Melanin Mammy 3. Melanin Mam 13. Anything for me as far as near future from ancestors. Well, your ancestors have been trying to contact you through your dreams. So I need you to put a glass of water by your bed, a piece of paper with a pencil or a pen. And as soon as you get up, write that dream down. There's a message there. And I'm also picking up that this message has something to do about a new car that you want. Oh, here's mine. It says, welcome. Mm-hmm. CHAI. Will I travel this July to Puerto Rico? Yes. Spicy Mystic. Anything for me. I see you want to buy some clothes. Go get it. The money will be there for you to get the clothes. Guess CASSAUNDRA. Will my husband change and fix our marriage? Yes. Ryan, how did Vanessa lose the baby? stress that you put her through, arguing, keeping her upset, creating anxiety. That's how she lost the baby. Honey, anything for me? Do you your pressure is really picking up real high here. You need to slow down. You need to stop getting frustrated because this aggravates your high blood pressure and this causes a problem and it can cause some issues here with your health, with your heart. So slow down, honey. Lovely angel 989. Okay. Who is this? The only Yala. Caller. Anything for me? Do you have a dentist appointment? I see some work going on with your mouth. This problem with your mouth is on your left side in the upper part. It's been bothering you for a while and you keep putting it off. Remember that if your gums and your mouth and teeth is having an issue, if you're not flossing, you're not brushing, or you're not taking care of your teeth, it affects your whole body. That infection will go into your bloodstream and cause issues, particularly with your heart and other issues with your health. So we got to brush our teeth. We have to go get checkups once a year. We have to go twice a year to get it clean. We have to dental floss it. And we got to stay away from food that's going to give us problems with our teeth, and particularly with a lot of sugar. So we got to decrease the intake of sugar because that is going to give you some issues with your teeth. Come on, let's share this live. Ruby May, anything for me, Mr. Munson? Ruby, you've been having some bickering with some people. And these people are picking at you. You got to ignore them. You cannot give them the rise. They want to get a rise out of you. They want to get you into an argument. They want to take you off your focus so you don't do what you're supposed to do. So we have to ignore these people. We have to stay away from these toxic, jealous vampires. Plaquete dolore. Okay? So we're going to have to stay away from people that bully us, or want to argue, want to create chaos because they see your light before you see your light. Thank you for the rose. And they're miserable, unhappy people. And misery loves company. So you want to be around people that's going to enhance you, that's going to push you to do better, which they call your soul family. Okay? Thank you for the rose. Caller. JAMIAHHAIMA. My name is Jamiah, and I making the right career move. Yes, Mr. M, capital M 81. Hi, Maria. Anything for me? Thank you. You're fascinated with the unknown. You're an avid reader. You like mysteries. You'll make a good investigator or a good private detective. You're not putting your full potential in what you want to do. You need to sit down and see what direction you want to go in your career, in your finances, and in your love. Once you realize that, then that journey will be easier for you. Lovely Erica, hi. Anything for me? I'm having some issues here with an emotional issue that you will not let go. It's blocking you to move forward. Let it go. See, when you hold on to emotional issues, new ones cannot come in that's positive because you're holding on to the past. To let the past go. Lovely Erica. Karen Taylor, grand evening. Anything for me? Karen, everything is going to turn out roses for you. It's beginning to turn out already. So there's again, we're in a new cycle. We're in the summer solstice. Okay? So this is the beginning of a 3-month cycle. So everything is now working out in your favor. All the obstacles that you had in your path in the past is being removed. You're welcome, Ruby Man. Triple Goddess, Hannibal, I'd be successful. You're going to be successful, and you believe that you're going to be successful. I will. Now, when we use the word I, Hannah has made it. You got to visualize that you're already successful. So now it just has to come in the physical sense. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Remember, that is not your real family, your siblings, the father and the mother. That is the canal that you had to go through to come into this existence. So that's why you have this resentment among family members because they're not your real family. So you want to meet your soul tribe, who are your real family, your spiritual family, that's going to lift you up, that's going to encourage you to be better, that's going to encourage you to pursue your dreams. Even in a failure, they will let you know it's still a victory because you are seeing where you went wrong at. Thank you for the road, and you're making the changes that's going to bring you to there. And anything that you do and you're consistent at it, it's going to pay off. If you're not consistent at it, it's not going to pay off. Again, I will emphasize you got to do the work. And you see the work, when you do the work, people see what you put into this. And they see the results. Danielle, do you see anything for me involving Mike M or Mike B? Well, you got the mics here, baby. You got the mic. You better speak to them. Let them know what you want, and let them know what you don't want. The spirit is getting more louder to the second mic. Hmm. Felicia, anything for me? You're looking at some jewelry. Go buy it. Stop nitpicking for the things that you want to make yourself happy. But you don't nitpick for the things that other people want that makes them happy, and you got to encourage them or pay for it. So take that again. This is another form of self love, loving yourself. Spend that money on you because you're going to appreciate it better than somebody you spend it on and they won't even give you a thanks. It's like there's someone who tells you, oh, so and so's birthday. Oh, let me call them or let me text them. You call them and text them. They don't have the common decency and courtesy and class to even text you back and say, thank you for the birthday salutation and thank you for thinking of me. They don't do it. Felicia? Catherine will call us reconcile with me. Yes. Nancy underscore news. Wise one, please, anything for me. Nancy, your situation is proving. It's with this new cycle of the summer solstice, things are going to start opening up for you. So in finances and love and career, opportunities will be coming. Nancy underscore news. Thank you for the rose. Shatyiv. Will Andre and I marry in the future? Yeah. Well, Andre is wishy-washy. He don't know what he wants. And he has a wandering eye. So you want to marry something like that? I don't see it. The spirit doesn't see it. No. Okay. Wise one, good evening. Anything for me? Thank you. Someone is trying to get money out of you. Don't give this person the money because you'll never get it back. That's their problem. They have money, they do not value it. They spend it like water. They don't pay their bills. They're always behind, always in a. When you find people always in a situation that's draining, they're not learning the lessons. Do not make their problems your problem. Do not be burdened with the 10 of swords and terror, carrying other people's issues and problems. You do not want that. Come on, let's share this live. You can give advice, but they have to make the decision to change their situation. You can't do it for them. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, thank you for the rose. Who's this? K. Allie Bocas. Anything for me? You're doubting yourself. You're second guessing yourself too much. Don't do that. Because, see, this is where people want you to be confused, unfocused. And when you doubt yourself, you make the wrong decision. And I feel because of that, you have made several wrong decisions and you didn't like it. And also, you don't listen to what the spirit is saying. You don't listen to your intuition. You don't listen to your hunches. It's time for you to let that all go. Thank you for the rose. K Allie B. Thank you for the rose. Bocas. Grace, does Alex want me back? Yes, but do you want him back? That's the question. If you want him back, you're going to have to forgive him and forget. Because now you're in a different timeline. That's the old you. And that's what the Alex went back, the old you and that old timeline. You have progressed and elevated into a higher vibration. Alex is doing the same foolish stuff he did before. Grace, thank you for the rose. And he's unreliable. Gabriel, thank you for the rose. Underscore love. Nikki, what I hear from NBC before NVC, thank you for the rose, before September. Yes. One question per person. Thank you for the rose. Camille, when will I get pregnant? When you stop trying to force it and let it happen naturally. Because we try to force stuff and then we're going to create issues. So let it happen naturally. So relax and let it happen naturally. When you keep on, I'm going to get pregnant when I go, this and that. No. Take it out of your mind. Take it out of your thoughts. And that's when it's happening. So I feel that you will be pregnant between December and March of next year. LSOPHOS Mystical Jose A. Ra. It radiates through our aura when we make those necessary choices to elevate. Yes, it does. You're right. It radiates through our aura because the color in the aura will change and it sees you on a higher level. But you got to make the choices and the changes. If you don't make the choices, you're going to be stagnated and stay right there. I agree with you. The choice of New York. Charlene, anything for me? You're moving. You're going into another apartment or a house. Your financial situation is going to improve and get better. And if you're looking for love, it's going to come. Or if you're in an existing relationship, it's going to improve. I see this person realizing the jewel that it has. So I want to keep that jewel. It wants to polish it. It wants to clean it. It wants that brilliant essence, which is you, to glow. Mm-hmm. Someone is tired in this live tonight. Angel, anything for me, sir? I see you going back to school, something to do with the beauty industry, or something to do with beauty that enhance a person's look. So I see you going back to school for that. I also see you doing research at what aspect of this that you want to do. And I see you going back to school by September. Amy, will I meet someone special this year? You're special. You're going to meet yourself. And when you meet your true self, then that's when you're going to meet that other person. When I say your true self, you're going to love who you are, the good and the bad. You're positive and you're negative. Because I feel that you've been beating yourself up. That you're not worthy. Again, positive thinking. If you think positive, then you attract positive. If you think negative, you attract negative. Okay, Amy. Lorraine, anything for me, please? I'm getting some issues here with my stomach. Oh, I'm getting some gas. I'm getting some. You got too much stuff around your stomach area. So you got too much bad bacteria. So we're going to have to reduce that weight. Also, you're going to have to clean your colon out with your food you eat. More green vegetables, more fruits like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, um, blackberries. Also, more green vegetables. I'm also picking up that you have too much acidity in your body. So you need to get more alkaline, cucumbers, uh, limes, avocado, things in that sense. That's what I'm picking up. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Renee, do you see anything for me? Thank you. What's wrong with your hands, particularly your right hand? I'm getting some pain in my right hand. So you might be getting some arthritis in there, or you're using your hands too much, and you're not holding it on the computer or on the phone, right? So I need you to get some cinnamon tea. Cinnamon is good at reducing inflammation. I'm also getting some issues with your knees too. I'm getting some pain in that area. So I need you to get that cinnamon, and that will help you. Organic cinnamon. Drink that tea, and that will help you to relieve. Thank you for the rose. That information. Or you can get some organic cinnamon oil and massage that in those areas, or get some organic cold pressed organic approved castor oil in a glass bottle. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Julia, will N call me tonight? No. We are supposed to attract, not chase. See, when you start chasing a man, he's going to get away from you. A man wants to be the chase. And when you ignore him, he doesn't like that. So that enhances him to want to chase you. Thank you for the rose. Julia. Justin, Justin Boo chosen. Anything for me. Stop wearing your heart on your sleeve. People has taken advantage of you because of your heart. And you got to stop it. Thank you for the rose. You got to set boundaries. Thank you for the rose. You got to say no and mean it. You got to not care what people think or say about you. Because if you don't say it, they will suck you dry. You hear me? Suck you dry. Thank you for the rose. And you don't want that. Come on, let's share this live. One question per person. Kendra, can you help me utilizing my spiritual gift, alignment, and is Corey a good friend? Well, if you want to utilize your spiritual gift, then you need to book a reading and we can see exactly what gifts that you have. And this platform, answering one question is not going to help you. But we are multi gifted. in many ways. And the more we are comfortable with it, the more we can open up ourselves. So if you want a private reading, go to my website, which is readings by leonardtmunson.net, all lowercase, one word. When you come to the first page, there's three lines going above it. Hit on that. You'll come to the table of contents. You will hit the checkout box. You'll scroll down until you come to intuitive readings. Hit the option, add it to the cart, pay to my PayPal account. Please leave all your information in there. Once I'm notified that you purchased a reading, I will notify you and set up a time for your appointment. Hey, Minnie Christie, how you doing? What do you see for me this month? Well, this month is almost over. You mean next month? With the new with the new summer equinox, things are going to be moving along better and more steady than it was in June. So July is going to be a good month for you all around, Minnie. Okay. Nailed by Jay. Jessica Nunes. Anything for me, wise one. Are you taking some dance classes or calisthenics? I see you improving in your posture, and I see you feeling it. I see you going up the steps, not holding the banister, but walking with a strong, straight, erect back. I see this happening. So I see your posture changing because you are taking more pride in your physical body, in your temple. You want to be more mobile, or able to move. You can't be just sitting around doing nothing. You got to move. You got to stay moving. Keep the activity in your body strong. Sitting on the couch all the time and not moving, you bring down your muscles, your strength, and everything. So I see that. Just nailed by Jay. Oops. Something wrong with your elbow? Or be careful how you hit your elbow because it can bruise and cause bruise blood. And that can uh, move, it can make what they call a elbow something. So be very careful with your elbow because I see you hitting your bones too much. Okay. Chandra, anything for me, please? I'm getting some issues with your heart. You're stressed out about something. And you know your heart it can deal with a lot of stress. I also pick up blood pressure here too. And it could be coming that the blood pressure medicine you have is too strong and it needs to be reduced. Oh, excuse me. Tea enlightenment. Anything for me. I like that tea enlightenment. I'm seeing you looking at books or reading books to enlighten yourself. You're questioning everything now. You realize that a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. So you're going deeper into learning knowledge and reacting to it how it relates to you. Okay? Tea enlightenment. Willow, anything for me? I'm picking up you decide to throw that wig off or that what you call that weave. You want to go naturally. Remember, when you wear these wigs and weeds, where's this hair coming from? You don't know. And the chemicals and stuff they putting in these wigs and stuff and these weeds, and using glue to put it to glue it in, that glue has a lot of chemicals. And when you put that in your head, it's seeping into your bloodstream. You need to take all that stuff off and let the sun gener- uh, energize you. Let the sun heal you. Your hair is your extension to the divine. This is where the message come down to the crown chakra, the downloads. And from the downloads, you see it in the third eye. So you're blocking your own self. And that hair needs sunshine to grow. Come on, let's share this live, everybody. Tay, does Kenneth want to come back to me? Yes, but do you want him back? Because you're in a different timeline. Thank you for the heart. See, people come back, but do I want this again in my life? He hasn't changed. They will say they have, but you can't. Thank you for the heart and the road. You can't walk the walk, and you can't talk the talk without walking the walk. Thank you for the lightning and the heart. So I don't feel that you want him back, even though he wants to come back. Thank you for the rose. Renee, hello. One. Anything for me? You need to lose some weight. It's not good for your health. So you're thinking about going to a gym, cutting your calories, and losing the weight. Don't go on no crash diet. Take it off slowly. Because when you go on that crash diet, that sends your body into shock because it's not used to this. So you want to take your time and let it come off slowly. Okay? Brenda, will Samuel ask me for my hand in marriage? Do Samuel want a commitment? See, when you meet someone, you got to sit down and address this issue. What are you looking for? If you're not looking for a commitment, then I'm not going to be exclusively yours. If you want a good time, that's fine. But I still want a commitment. And I'm not going to wait around those 5 and 10 years. I need to know within 3 years. You got to set a time because they will take your time, your youth, and your energy. Thank you for the rose. And you're going to wind up with nothing. Someone is not appreciating you. Someone just used you. And then what are you bringing to the table besides what's between your legs? That ain't going to work. Anybody that you're dealing with, they got to have their own, just like you have your own. They have to have their own car. They have to have their own apartment, home, whether they're renting or buying. They got to have their own. Then you have two people who have all of their own, and so they can come together and they can build on that. Somebody that's laying up there just giving you sex and eating and sleeping ain't working and everything. No, that's not going to work. And not for me, and not it shouldn't work for you. You deserve something better than that. You are worthy for something better than that. You can do bad by yourself. So you bring it up. Are you gonna? You want a commitment? You want to marry? Are you thinking about marrying me? Because I'm not gonna waste my half of my life and my youth waiting. Nothing comes from pain. You get nothing from that. So don't do it. So you need to ask him, is he willing to marry you? Or does he want a secure relationship? Okay, life doll. Teresa McDonald, anything for me? I'm getting some pain in my right side of my head. You stressed out about something, and stressing out and causing anxiety is not going to solve the situation. You got to deal with it. And when I say deal with it, what do you want? You got to tell people what you want. And you got to tell people what you don't want. So I feel that you're in that type of situation, Teresa McDonald. I get a lot of confusion. And when you are confused, you're unfocused. And when you're unfocused, you make wrong decisions that you're going to regret later on. Okay? Linda, anything for me, please? I feel tiredness here. It's it's an emotional tiredness of a situation that you've been doing and doing all your best to make it work, and it's not working. And it's stressing you out and causing anxiety. And I don't know, do you smoke a lot or did you smoke before? Because I'm getting some issues with your lungs, your breathing, or do you have asthma or bronchitis? Because this is triggering uh, issues with that. Nothing is worth that's going to cause you having a health issue. You have to remember that your health is your wealth. Without that, you can't do nothing for yourself or for anyone. When people say, I'm fine. They want to know, no, my health is my wealth. They still trying to count the amount of money I have. That's how wealthy I am health wise. They're trying to make up a name for it. They still haven't came and created a name for it. So you got to take care of your temple. It's moderation, baby, is the key of life. You don't do too much and you don't do too little. There must be a balance. So without your wealth, you can't do anything. I mean, without your health, you can't do anything, not for yourself or for anyone. Palms 35, Dana. What's for me? Having more faith. I cannot give you faith. Thank you for the rose. You have to have the faith. Faith. If your if your faith is tinier than a mustard seed, it can move a mountain. And if you figure that if you can't move that mountain, you don't have faith. And then you got to see whether the divine source has always intervened when your back was against the wall. I'm not going to say he or she. The divine source is secular, sexless. It's an energy. So that's what we need to face. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know I got on there late, but I'm a little exhausted. I'm going to have to say goodbye. I have some announcements to make. I will never direct message you for a donation or ask for a reading. You have to contact me. So they may use my face picture, they will use my name, they would go to Facebook and take pictures off of that and say this is me, that is not me. When this happened, please report these people to any social media platform that they are on. Remember, I couldn't do this without you. You are my disciples. You spread the good news to have other people to come in. I wish you all health, wealth, success, happiness, and mostly love for yourself. Love for yourself. That is the unconditional love when you love yourself. When you start putting all your energy into your hopes, wishes, and dreams instead of into uh, people who don't appreciate it, who tries to tear you down, who try to belittle you, who try to make fun of you, who try to say you're crazy because of your spiritual strength and your belief and your faith. So we thank all the ancestors, uh, the primary creator, Talini Nanini, Mother of the Universe, and the divine source of the universe. Yeshua, Joshua, Jeremiah, guardian angels, spiritual guides, dream friends, ancestors, and Holy Spirit, and spiritual animal totem. St. Anthony, St. Jude, St. Joseph, St. Michael, St. Gabriel, Raphael, Expedite, Ottoman the Dragon, and Jeremiah. Until next Thursday, June the 27th, 2024, at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you then. Meanwhile, thank you for your assistance and support. I appreciate it. And receiving the message and listening and moving into change to change your situation. So I'm going to say good night, Ashe, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much.